Prince George and Princess Charlotte surprised royal fans as they stepped out alongside their parents Catherine and Prince William on Sunday to attend the Easter Matin service at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle in Berkshire. Charlotte with her mother as Charlotte and both donned a beautiful pale blue floral dress and matching pale blue tights, whilst George wore a complimentary dark blue tie. The princess was seen wearing a floral spring dress with a neat navy cardigan as she walked towards the service. Elder brother George emulated his father by wearing a navy suit. The Duchess of Cambridge matched the colours of her daughter by wearing a pastel blue coat with a darker shaded hat. Princess Charlotte was captured in a sweet moment at the traditional Easter service as she appeared to lose interest in the formalities. One particular picture of the princess drew much response, in which she was seen with her hands folded behind her back, with people claiming to see clear similarities between Charlotte and the monarch. This is hardly the first time that Charlotte has been compared to her great-grandma. Fans had also commented the same about Charlotte when the Cambridge's family Christmas card photos came out in December 2021. It also seems as though Charlotte's looks aren't the only thing that she takes from the Queen. She is also said to be a great fan of horse riding, a hobby that is known to be the Queen's. Her appearance at the Easter service is young Charlotte's second public appearance in 3 weeks after winning the hearts of royal fans at a memorial service dedicated to her late great-grandfather, Prince Philip. Charlotte was seen holding hands with her mother, the Duchess of Cambridge, who was sporting an Alessandra rich gown costing £1,495, as she entered the church. The young royal wore a navy blue regiment-style coat to honour her great-grandfather, who was Colonel-in-Chief of the Rifles Regiment from 2007 until 2020. The coat was also embellished with silver buttons featuring the same bugle horn cap buttons that are worn on the uniform of riflemen. It was a sweet tribute that was mirrored by Kate, who pinned a silver bugle brooch to her polka-dot dress. The mother and daughter's matching style comes weeks after Princess Charlotte is fast taking after her royal mum for her love of fashion, and that there's one accessory in particular she can't get enough of. Princess Eugenie dazzled alongside Princess Anne's son Peter Phillips as royals arrived at the Easter Sunday service. Princess Eugenie and Mr. Phillips were joined by Prince William and Catherine. The Easter service at Windsor is a staple in the royal calendar. However, the Queen will not be joining other family members at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, for this year's service. The Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall, who represented the Queen at Thursday's Royal Maundy service at the same chapel, are also understood not to be attending the Easter Sunday service. The Queen usually attends the church service on Easter Sunday at St. George's Chapel. The Queen, who has been experiencing mobility issues, is not attending the service, which is a staple in the royal calendar. An insider has now claimed the public must assume she is not attending future events until it is confirmed by the palace on the day. Her Majesty has been forced to pull out of several engagements in recent months. She missed the Commonwealth Day ceremony last month due to concerns about her comfort. The Queen also attended a poignant memorial service to her late husband Prince Philip on March the 29th. It was her first public engagement since February the 5th after she faced a number of health scares including a battle with COVID. The event was also the first she has taken part in outside one of her homes for 5.5 months since travelling to Cardiff. But she was actively involved in planning the service, which featured elements Philip planned for his funeral that were banned due to COVID. The monarch had strolled arm-in-arm with her favourite son Prince Andrew as the Thanksgiving service began at Westminster Abbey. But once she reached the end of the aisle, she detached herself from Andrew's elbow and confidently made the last few steps alone. Crowds often gather here to welcome the Queen before the service begins, and afterwards the Queen receives a bouquet of flowers from local children who also attended the service. The Queen turns 96 on Thursday. She reached her platinum jubilee in February and overcame a bout of coronavirus after testing positive in the same month. Princess Charlotte stole the show while adorable Prince George looked typically serious as they joined their parents the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge at Prince Philip's service of Thanksgiving. Cheeky Charlotte charmed the Archbishop of Canterbury and smiled to photographers as she made her grand entrance at Westminster Abbey. At one point the schoolgirl princess pulled a funny face after apparently catching sight of herself on a screen, prompting viewers to giggle over her sparkling personality. In contrast, her 8-year-old brother George, dressed as his daddy's double in a suit and tie, looked far more somber, perhaps because he had a better understanding of the gravity of the situation. The future king kept a straight face as he walked by his father's side and was on his very best behaviour throughout the service. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge made the decision to bring their 2 eldest children to Westminster Abbey so they could pay their respects to their great-grandfather Prince Philip. The service marks one of the important outings to date for the 2 young royals, both of whom enjoyed a close relationship with Prince Philip before his death at the age of 99 last April.